Welcome back to another video. Pollination is important because it leads to the production of fruits we can eat and seeds that will create more plants. Pollination begins with flowers. Flowers have male parts that produce very small grains called pollen. Let us know what is pollination. Pollination can be defined as the transference of pollen grains from the anther of a flower to the stigma of the same flower or of another flower of the same or sometimes allied species. Allied species means similar species. What are the ways how the pollen grains are transferred? Let us study graphically. These are two plants of same species. This plant contains 4 flowers and this plant contains 2 flowers. If the pollen grains are transferred from the anther of one flower and deposited on the stigma of same flower, it is called autogamy. Whereas pollen grains from one flower, if are deposited on the stigma of another flower of the same plant, then it is called geitonogamy. Whereas pollen grains of a flower of another plant of the same species, if falls on the stigma, then it is called allogamy. What are the types of pollination? Basically it is of two types. These are self pollination and cross pollination. What is self pollination? It is the transfer of pollen grains from the anther of a flower to the stigma of the same flower or of another flower borne by the same plant. What are the adaptations for self pollination? If the stamens and carpels of a flower mature at the same time, like in case of rice, then the type of pollination is called homogamy. Cleistogamy occurs in case of oxalis, where the flower never opens. In this case, the anthers and the stigma lie very close to each other and they mature at the same time. Advantages of self pollination. It ensures seed production. It preserves parental characters. It helps in maintaining pure lines of race because the genetic characters are inherited directly from the flowers to the next generation belonging to the same flowers or of the same plant. There is no or little wastage of pollen grains because it is confined to one flower or the flowers of the same plant. The flowers need not be large, showy, scented or nectariferous because these are not required in case of self pollination. What are the disadvantages of self pollination? No useful characters can be introduced in the race. Weaker or defective characters of the race cannot be eliminated because it is confined to one plant or flowers of the same plant. And continued self pollination generation after generation may lead to weakening of the variety because no useful characters are introduced. Immunity toward diseases falls after some time and they are liable to be infected by the pathogens. Yield decreases after a few generations. What is cross pollination? It is the transfer of pollen grains from the anther of one flower to the stigma of another flower of the same species borne on another plant. Means it occurs between two flowers belonging to different plants but of the same species. Adaptations for cross pollination. Unisexuality, which is known as dichlyny. Unisexuality means the plant which contains only one sex organ like the stamen or the pistil. So, this is the condition where unisexual flowers mature at different times or by different plants like papaya. Dichogamy. Di means double. So this is the condition which occurs in case of bisexual flowers, where the stamens and the carpels mature at different times. Under dichogamy, protandry is the condition. Proto means fast, andry means androecium. If the anthers mature earlier than the carpels of the flower, then this condition is protandry, which occurs in case of ladyfinger. Protogyny. Proto means fast, gyne means gynoecium. If the carpels mature earlier than the anthers of the flower, like pipal and banyan, this condition is called protogyny. So self pollination is not possible. So in this case, cross pollination is the only mean. Then self sterility. Sterility means it is the condition where the plant which contain the flower, it is not able to fertilize the ovule. So in this mechanism, the pollen of a plant cannot fertilize with the ovule of the same plant, and the process of setting of the seed is completed by pollen from different plant. Example is ray florets of sunflower. Next is hercogamy. In some flowers like pansy and calotropis, due to the presence of a barrier between the anther and the stigma, self pollination is prevented, and this is called hercogamy. Then heterostyly. Hetero means different, styly means size of the style are different. So in such flowers, the stigma and anthers grow at different heights. The style may be long or the style may be short, but they are not matching with the size of the stamen, like in case of oxalis and primrose. Advantages of cross pollination. The offsprings are healthier because the pollen grains are from another plant. The seeds produced are abundant and viable. Abundant means huge in quantities, and viable means they are capable of working successfully. New varieties can be produced through introduction of new useful characters of different varieties. Then weaker and defective characters of the race can easily be eliminated because it is confined to different plants. Disadvantages of cross pollination. It is not always certain because it requires a medium for transportation. It is a wasteful method because more pollen grains are wasted. The process is uneconomical for the plant because the flower is to be large, showy and nectariferous. Very good characters of the race can become diluted. Now let us see the differences between self pollination and cross pollination. Self pollination is the transfer of pollen grains from the anthers to the stigma of the same flower, whereas in case of cross pollination, from the anthers of one flower to the stigma of another flower of a different plant of the same species. In case of self pollination, external agents are not required, whereas in case of cross pollination, external agents like water, air, insects, birds, these are required. Third point, there is a little wastage of pollen grains, whereas in cross pollination, more pollen grains are wasted. Fourth point, it preserves parental characters, whereas in cross pollination it does not preserve parental characters. Fifth point, it yield decreases after a few generations, whereas it never falls below an average in case of cross pollination. And no useful characters can be introduced in the race, that is the disadvantage of this self pollination, whereas new and useful characters can be introduced in the race in case of cross pollination. It can occur when the flower is closed, whereas it cannot occur if the flower is closed It can occur only when the flower is open. This is all about the first part of the self-pollination. Next part we will discuss the agents which help in process of cross-pollination. Thank you.